All right, y'all. I'm tired. It's late. Bears Bono 809 is watching this travesty of another Bears-Packers game. This will be the third straight season where the Packers have swept us. And Aaron Rodgers has kicked our ass countlessly, time after time. We all know what happened in this game. The first half was incredible. The Bears came out and they were just swinging on all fronts. Offense, defense, special teams. Robert Quinn had a couple sacks. Justin Fields threw a touchdown. Had a few, I believe. Jakeem Grant had a touchdown and a punt return, which ended up being the Bears' longest punt return in franchise history. The first punt return of the NFL this year. I mean, all signs were go. But whenever the Bears are up 2 possessions against the Packers, the defense gets real soft and we just suck. So the Bears were up 27-21 at the half. And currently it's 38-27 Packers. And the Packers are about to score another touchdown to, as the Packers say, the dagger. And, I'm not really upset. I don't really care. We all kind of knew this was going to happen. We all kind of knew that the Bears weren't going to win this game. False hope in the first half. That's what they always do. And Rodgers throws another touchdown to Davante Adams. That's the game, dude. Packers put up another 40-plus against the Bears. It's the same story, man, every year. Lovie Smith, Mark Trestman, John Fox, Matt Nagy. Different year, different face, same results. Just can't beat Aaron Rodgers, just can't beat the Packers, can't play him competitively for a full game. It's always just one half. If we beat him, it's usually a fluke or Rodgers isn't playing. Man, this is wild, dude. 45-27. That's got to be the game. Justin Fields had a nice bounce back after he threw a pick six. Because he threw a touchdown on the drive after that. It's all over now, though. Makes you kind of wonder what's going to happen. We could hire a new coach, which is probably what we'll do. We'll probably fire Ryan Pace. And we'll have a new coach next year. And we might beat the Packers once next year, or they'll just sweep us again. And then the year after that, in 2023, the Packers will sweep us again, and we'll go like 5-12. And it's the same story, y'all. It's the same story. Packers will sweep us and just continue to sweep us every year. Bears won't play competitively. We're back in another rebuild. I think we're currently rebuilding. I don't know how you don't, but I guess you can say that we're not, because, why haven't we traded Khalil Mack? We should have traded him last season while his stock was still high, but every year his stock depletes because he's getting older, he gets hurt every year, and, who wants to beat up Khalil Mack? I'm sure there's a lot of teams out there that take him, but every year you get less and less for him, and, but, man, Robert Quinn out here making moves. I think he is second now of all time in sacks for the Bears in a single season, for behind Richard Dent. It'd be badass if Robert Quinn could hit 20 sacks this year. I doubt he will, but the record's 22 by Michael Strahan. That'd be badass if Robert Quinn somehow got that many more sacks in these next few games. But that's about it, man. You just watch these games now just for stats. It sucks. If I want to watch a game for stats, I'll watch baseball. But fucking the Bears put you in such a situation as a fan that you have nothing to cheer for but the individual players themselves and, their stats. And, at the end of the day, who gives a fuck, right? Like, literally, I'm watching this game, like, saying, hopefully Robert Quinn can add on to his sacks. Hopefully Justin Fields can, like, throw more touchdowns so his touchdown to interception ratio is changed. But it's just, that's it. Because I know my team's going to lose and they suck. And somebody made a good point on Twitter. They said, why do we see Virginia McCaskey more than we see Ryan Pace? And Virginia McCaskey is 98 fucking years old, dude. But we see her every week at every game. And Ryan Pace he never steps on that podium to talk. Like, if your GM really does care about this team, like he always preaches he does at the end of the year, the 2 times we see him every year, I mean, you show your face more. Matt Nagy's going to come out in the presser and say the same old bullshit. Like, he's going to say, oh, I'm proud of these guys. They fought hard and blah, blah, blah. Like, dude, shut the fuck up. That's all he ever says. Like, we could lose 70-0, and Matt Nagy would be like, I'm very inspired, and I have never played with a group of guys so hard ever in my career. That was the game right there. I've never been a part of a team this with this much heart. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, you just sound like a fucking douchebag. Like, just come out on the presser and be like, look, our first half was incredible. That is how we drew this game plan up for the entire game. But unfortunately, in the second half, we sucked. Everything fell to shit. And no excuse why we went out there and played the way we did after that first half we had. Like, that was embarrassing. It sucked. And it's an example of our entire season. That second half right there. We can't finish anything. Like, that's what needs to be said. I don't fucking care how proud of the team you are. I don't give a fuck, dude. Nobody gives a shit. Fuck your fucking humbleness and all this bullshit. Come out there and fucking lay into these guys. Lay into your coaching staff. Lay into yourself as a head coach. Take accountability. Come out there and say that you fucked up. Literally. Call out your defensive coordinator on why he has the fucking nose tackle and pass coverage. Well, where's that accountability? Quit giving excuses for Justin Fields. I don't give a fuck if he's a rookie. Be like, yeah, Justin made a bad read and he threw a pass he shouldn't have thrown. Rookie or not, you don't throw those kind of passes. And I'm going to make sure that he doesn't continue to throw passes like that. Like, don't be like, oh, well, I'm proud of him because after the pick, he kept his head up high walking to the sidelines. Fuck you, you piece of fucking trash. It's the Chicago way now. Like, man, this team used to be such a fucking, like, hard-hitting, fucking in-your-face, like, fuck y'all. And, like, the personnel used to be like, fuck you guys. Like, think about this. And this is going on a little bit longer than I anticipated, but think about this. When the Bears won the Super Bowl in '85, fucking Mike Ditka and Buddy Ryan fucking hated each other. They couldn't stand each other. They were literally going to rip each other's throats out. And they went out there and won a Super Bowl. They took all that anger they had for each other and put it into the team. And you saw from that team what they did to other teams. They fucking the '85 Bears fucking killed everybody. They minus the Dolphins, but they fucking murdered people. And then when Buddy Ryan left, him and Mike Ditka were like hated each other so much. I miss that shit. Like, I wasn't even born then, but I'm just like, that's the shit the NFL needs, dude. Fuck all these fucking pussy ass pressers and everyone, blah, 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 these soft-spoken, like, where is the fucking passion anymore in this goddamn organization? The Bears are the biggest pussies in this league, hands down. And the reason I say that is because I don't care if they have the most regular season wins in fucking NFL history. I don't care how close they are with the Bears-Packers rivalry. Like, what makes it more sad is this used to be a team going all the way back to like the fucking 1940s who just like, oh shit, we're playing the Bears this week. Like, they're going to fucking like kill us, dude. Like, these dudes are just gonna fuck the shit out of us and, like I said, rip our throats out. Like, and now it's just, now they're a joke. You hear it from like Chris Collinsworth, the fucking Aaron Rodgers dick sucker, him and Al Michaels and Tony Romo and Jim Nance and just any like main, or Joe Buck and fucking Troy Aikman, and I know a lot of those guys people don't like, but I mean, they're like your main broadcasters for the NFL. And there's a reason why all these guys are clowning on the Bears, because they're here to call good games. But every time the Bears come up, they see the same shit, and they know what the Bears used to be too, and they're like, this team's a fucking joke. Like, we're literally sitting here on prime time. Why are we calling a Bears game? Like, they should be playing at noon. Why are we playing? Why are the Bears playing at 7 o'clock on national TV? So I don't know, dude. This team is garbage, and it'll always be garbage. I'm convinced that I will never see a good Bears game in my life, or good Bears team in my life again. Like, go to an NFC title game even, or not a Super Bowl. I will always cherish that 06 team. I say it all the fucking time. I know I'm a broken record, but I will always cherish that 2006 season, because I miss every single one of those players. I miss everybody from that team, because everyone played for each other, and that was a fucking team that wanted to win so bad. I'm out, y'all. Fuck this game.